Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Bob, aka Japan So Far here, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of thrift shopping here in Japan. So if you haven't seen my channel before, my name is Bob, like I just said, and I live here in Okinawa. And I love thrift shopping in Japan for a few reasons. One is that Japanese people tend to take really good care of their stuff. So if you're buying something secondhand here, it's going to be in really good condition. Another reason that I like to thrift shop here in Japan is that Japanese people really like high quality stuff. Sorry if you can't see me, I'm going through a tunnel. So you're gonna have like name brands or Japanese brands in these thrift stores that are really high quality goods that have been taken care of. Now, having said that, in Mangasuoko, the first store we're gonna go into, there's also a lot of junk. Right, so Mangasuoko is probably the store with the most variety, but there's also a lot of junk that you have to weed through to find the good stuff. But if you're willing to do the work, you can find some really good stuff in Mangasuoko. There's 3 Mangasuoko locations on Okinawa. There's one in Aruma, which is the one we're going to now. There's one in Naha down by the airport, and then there's another one in Ginawan. After that, we're going to go to another thrift store called 2nd Street. And 2nd Street is different from Mangasuoko because they have a smaller selection, right? So you're not going to have the variety that you have at Mangasuoko, but all the items there are really high quality. So, right, they don't have a lot of store space in their stores, so they try to fill it up with nicer things, right? So it's not as much of a treasure hunt in there. You don't have to spend that much time in a 2nd Street to know if they have something you want or not. And then the third thrift store we're going to go to is called Bookof. So we're almost down to Mangasuoko now, and we'll check it out in just a minute. All right, we are walking into Mangasuoko now. The first thing I want to check out is the automotive section, because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I just bought a Lexus IS250, and I want to see if they have any good accessories for it here. I'm here in the automotive section now, and it's not very good today. They don't really have anything that I want or need. I don't think they have anything anyone wants or needs. Some wheel covers, some exhaust piping, car seats. Well, the automotive section was kind of a letdown, but they do have a really good selection of Bluetooth speakers here. Nothing I need right now, but if you're looking for one, you can find one here at Mangasuoko. They also have a really good selection of cameras. It doesn't look like any of these are 4K though. These are all HD, but still really good cameras. They have some DSLRs as well. Here in the watch section now, Mangasuoko always has a really good selection of watches. So we'll go through the Casios and everything that are out here, and then behind me there's a case. We'll look at the high-end watches that they have available here. So here you've got a good selection of Citizen watches. I think these are all quartz. I think most of the watches over here are quartz watches, actually. Some of the Seikos might be automatics. Let me see if I can find any Seiko 5 movements or something like that. Some smart watches here, some Nixon and Diesel watches. Looks like these are all quartz watches, but really good selection. It's all the G-Shocks, which this G-Shock GMB 2100 that I wear, I got here, I think, out of this case right here. So yeah, you can find some really good stuff here. Here's the case with some of the higher end watches and higher end merchandise in it. Nice Cartier watch right there. They got a Rolex. What is this? This is the Air King. Yeah, that's a pretty nice watch. This section here is just your bags, purses, things like that, which I found some really good stuff in here before too. And if you're looking to sell something here, they've got these kind of wanted posters here of things that they're looking to buy right now. So we got over here more Louis Vuitton, some pretty nice Louis Vuitton bags in there. You got to be careful when you buy Louis Vuitton here, because if you look at the side of this one, you can see the leather around the side is starting to crack. A lot of these bags were just sitting in people's attics, closets, whatever, for a long time, and one day they were cleaning out their closet and they took them in here to sell. So a lot of these bags were not taken care of. That Ligari messenger bag is really nice. If I hadn't just bought a Coach bag for work, I might actually get that, or at least check it out. If you like shoes, you might be able to find something you like here. Japanese people do take really good care of their shoes, so I think if you're looking for like a certain type of sneaker, like a red type of sneaker, you might actually be able to find it here. Although Japanese shoe sizes usually go up to only 28 centimeters, which is about a size 10 in US. So if you have feet bigger than that, you might have a hard time finding shoes here that fit you. Now we're in the men's section looking at men's bags. A lot of these are from Yoshida Porter, which is a Japanese brand I've talked about on my channel before. Nice Toomey bag right there. Bags from Burberry. Now we're in the men's clothing section, which this is really a crapshoot. There's not too much good stuff in here, although let me show you where the good stuff is. If you go to this shelf, it's all the way on the end. This is where they have the labels. So, and they put labels sticking out from the hanger so you can tell what brand you're looking at. On this row you got Diesel, Banana Republic. On the end here you got some Burberry. And going down the center here you got some Bershka, Zara, Guess, Fred Perry. In this case here you got some more shoes. So they got men and women's shoes here. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Jimmy Choo, YSL. Let's check a couple more things here at Mangasoko and then we'll head on to 2nd Street. But I just want to show you real quick, this is the record section I was talking about. So they have a really good selection of records here at Mangasoko. This is always the first place I look when I'm trying to find something. Along this side here, this is all like Western music. So they got music up on the wall and then they've got these boxes down below. All of these are full of records, and all the records I've bought from here have been in pretty good condition. So if you're looking for something here in Okinawa, this might be the place to go. And here on this side, they got some more Western records. Looks like this is all music from the, and by Western, I don't mean country Western. I mean like from the US and Europe and Australia too, if you're an AC/DC fan. Here's some Japanese artists right here from probably the 80s and 70s, which I actually like a lot of the J-pop from the 70s and 80s. Although I can't understand what they're saying in their songs. One more thing I want to show you, then we'll head out of here and head to 2nd Street. But this is the otaku section, right? So if you're a fan of J-pop, K-pop, anime, this section here in the middle of the store is for you. They have all the figurines, all the DVDs, CDs, posters, pillows, all that kind of stuff for your favorite, sorry, there's a kid walking by, for your favorite J-pop, K-pop artist. So let's take a look around here for just a few minutes. I don't know too much about the figurines because I don't collect them, although I do watch a lot of anime. I have friends that collect this stuff and they said they found some really good, really valuable things here for a good price. So if you are into the collectibles world, this might be a good place for you to check out. All right, guys, so that was Mangasoko. We're gonna head to 2nd Street now. While we're stopped here real quick, if you like this content, if you like to see what life is like in Japan, I'll make videos about travel, shopping, and a lot of other fun stuff that I do here abroad. And also I make videos about my career in consulting. So if you feel like any of that content would be interesting to you, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Subscribers always help this channel grow. It gives me motivation to keep making videos for you. All right, we are here at 2nd Street. I gotta be careful because I'm in the parking lot filming. I'm gonna get run over by a car. When I go in, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a much smaller store, but they have a better selection. So when you first walk in, you'll have some home decor stuff here. So there's a pretty nice selection of dishes, cups and saucers, some vases up there, and a whole row of just different china and stuff like that. Sometimes you can find stuff from some really good Japanese kilns here. Sometimes you can find stuff from like Port Marion. Let's see what this is. Oh, there's a sticker on it. I can't see who these are from. These are nice. This is from a brand called Royal Albert, which I've never heard of. But I don't know that much about this stuff. Oh, these are nice. Again, they got a sticker on the bottom. Oh, there we go. Onita. We'll have cool stuff like this too from like different hotels and stuff around the world. Try to be very careful with this stuff when I put it back. Now a lot of this stuff isn't too great. This is just stuff from Nitori or whatever. So this, I can't read this. This is a Japanese kiln that made these. Now you see these are on the higher end side. These are 2,300 yen a piece. I don't know if that's a piece or for the set. 2nd Street will also sell like new stuff. So you can see all these all this kitchenware here is brand new. Still has the tags and labels and everything on it. Okay, here's we're starting to get into the electronics now. Here's a Pretty nice selection of camera lenses. They have some Nikon f-mount stuff, and some third-party lenses in here as well. Some home appliances here, so if you're moving into a Japanese apartment and you need a washing machine, I think this would be a pretty good place to get one. Although at the Japanese electronics stores, washing machines brand new aren't too much. Good selection of TVs here. Sometimes they have really nice computer monitors. I don't see any out right now. You get down so you can see it. That's a pretty nice Panasonic stereo setup right there. They got some speakers. Bluetooth speaker over here. These are all pretty small. Maybe if you needed a second refrigerator, these would be good for that. On this row here, we have some kitchen appliances. So it looks like we have some electric skillets, coffee makers, a little takoyaki maker right here. And then on this aisle here, looks like we got a good selection of rice cookers and microwaves. Pretty good selection of headphones and earbuds right here. So this is a much smaller store, but they have the selection is better. They're a lot more choosy about what they pick to buy here at 2nd Street. The men's clothing section now, and they don't really separate here by brand. If it's a high-end luxury brand or something like that, they'll set it aside, but other than that, they just kind of put everything together here. Good selection of backpacks. So women's purses here. Looks like they got some Coach, some Michael Kors. Nice selection of women's sunglasses here. Marc Jacobs, Armani Exchange. The men's accessories here. We got some, we get on the other side so we can see the fronts. We got some really nice wallets here. Tommy Hilfiger, Imperial, Armani, Calvin Klein, Paul Smith, Coach. Yeah, not too bad. And similar brands. We got the men's sunglasses and pretty good selection of men's watches here. I think these are all quartz watches. Doesn't look like any of these are automatics. Let me show you guys something real quick. This is what I was talking about by hidden treasures. So I was looking through the backpacks back here and I found this. This is a moleskin backpack for 6,000 yen. Let me find the price tag. 7,000 yen. So probably about $57, $58 for a moleskin bag that's in really, really nice condition. So there you go. I think these go for about 200 or 300, or at least they used to. I'm not sure exactly what kind this is, but that would be a good find if I was looking for a backpack. So that's it for 2nd Street. I think that's going to give you a pretty good idea of what stuff in that store looks like. So let's head to our third and final thrift store, which is going to be Bookof. And that's the store that's kind of a crapshoot. So let's go in there and see what we can find. I don't know if you can see that up there, but we are at Bookof. Like I said, this is the store that's kind of a crapshoot, but I found some really good stuff in here sometimes. So let's go in and see if we can find anything good today. So you can see this is another smaller store, but it's a little bit bigger than 2nd Street. We're gonna start down in the corner at the clothing section and kind of work our way up to the front. So we've got this wall back here with just a bunch of random bric-a-brac on it. Some interesting looking stuff on here though. Got a selection of bags here, not as nicely displayed as 2nd Street or Megasoko, but let's look through them real quick and see what they got. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. I don't know what brand it is. I don't think it is a brand. There you go. Pretty nice briefcase for 500 yen. Nah, nothing up here looks too spectacular. Pretty nice selection of men's shoes here, shoes and boots. So I'm kind of bouncing around all over the place. They've moved stuff around since the last time I was in here. So we're back up at the front now. This isn't the route that I planned to take, but looks like we're into some exercise equipment. Got a selection of watches here. These all look like quartz watches. Looks like they're all between 6,000 to 10,000 yen. Another thing here at Bookof, they've got a pretty big kids section. I think my son has outgrown most of this stuff now. They got toys, kids clothes. If you're just moving to Okinawa and you've got young ones, you probably want to get jackets for when it gets a little bit colder outside in a few months. Back here on the wall, they got some car seats. Looks like they're not in too bad a shape. They got some sports shoes and sports equipment here, basketballs, wooden and aluminum baseball bats, some baseball gloves up here. More sports equipment. We got some tennis and badminton rackets here. Down in this section here, so we're back to the front of the store out in the corner. Looks like we got some camping stuff, sleeping bags, chairs, stuff to cook with. They're back in the men's section here. This is their end display. This is supposed to be like their best stuff, and I don't even see anything in here that's too spectacular. A couple things from Yoshida Porter, a couple things from Diesel. See Oakley bag in there. Yeah, not too much going on. More baby stuff here. We got a little step stool and a bumbo chair. Reminds me when my son was newborn, we got him a bumbo chair, but his ass was too big. His little baby ass was too big to sit in the bumbo chair, so we couldn't use it that much. All right, everyone, so that's what's in Bookof. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So this is what you can expect to find if you're thrift shopping here in Okinawa. Of course, different places in Japan, different stores here on Okinawa are gonna have different things. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little more about thrift shopping in Japan. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.